What's up, everyone? Here's Sheila's toy. It's your girl, Whitney Soul, Pure Gold, Brown Ivory, your soul singer, and your brown yoga teacher. And welcome to the Pure Gold Yoga YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you feel that's something that you want to do. No pressure. If not, we'll be bouncing in and out and more consistent with live videos and even other videos, pre-recorded, pre-planned, pre-produced videos in the near future. But today I want to talk about what the self-healing practice and journey is looking like for me, for myself. So to give you some context and some backstory, I'm a yoga practitioner. I've been pretty deep into my practice for the past 2 years. And lately, I've been experiencing some major release. I'm talking about major release. Um, so, more backstory, more context to this. At the beginning of June, I participated in a Melanin Mala 108 Sun Salutation event, and we did 108 sun salutations. The community came out, the Black community came out in Birmingham, Alabama, and we had some allies there too. But it's always great to see people of color, Black folks, on the mat because we have a lot of work to do as far as like just how we live our life and how we show up. And so did the event, beautiful event. Shout out to the Black Yogi tribe. And after that, my I just even driving home, I came home that evening and I passed out, honey. I passed out. I went to sleep, I rested, which was definitely necessary, and I'm sure that most people who were at that event did the same thing too. Um Yet after that, during that week, I started burping. Like, ooh, like a lot of burping, just more burping than normal. And then it started to get deeper, and started to progress more and more and more. Even when I would have my own self practices, I would find myself doing certain stretches and stretching more into my stretch and burping deeper. Not only am I burping, but I can feel like where it's coming from. Sometimes it'll come from here, sometimes it'll come from here, sometimes it'll come from different areas of my body. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, I don't know what this is. But one thing that I did feel, I didn't feel like it was like a negative thing, like I need medical attention and help. I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel um, like I just didn't feel like it needed like medical attention, if you will. You know how sometimes you feel a certain way and you're like, I need to go to the doctor to get this checked out. It didn't feel like that. It just felt like something is unwinding and elongating and stretching out and releasing from the inside of my body. And I'm just in the process, like waking up in the morning while I'm at work, and really before I go to work, while I'm at work, it can be at any time. I'll start doing this, especially if I'm like trying to like just get like a little stretch in. It'll happen, and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So I've been on YouTube just looking for people who might be experiencing things similar to this, and I've come across a lot of terminology. One of the terminology is let me share. Let me pull it up. Um, Mycofascia unwinding, and also cranial sacral therapy, dynamic cranial sacral therapy. What else has been coming up? Pretty much those two. Those two studies and things of that nature has been coming up when it comes to me trying to like figure out what I'm experiencing. So I I'm here like just explaining it to you, but if I go into one of the, I would say, episodes or phases where I can release, I want to be able to show you guys. So let's kind of get to it. And what I'm learning is like it's come to me with my practice of stillness and really paying attention to the sensations in my body, paying attention to how my body is holding tension and going inward and speaking to that, using my voice and speaking to wherever those uncomfortabilities are, and asking like, who are you, what are you, you gotta go, let's work this out, you don't have to be here, we can all be in harmony, right? And that's been like my practice lately. So um it it makes me tired sometimes, but sometimes it leaves me energetic. um but it's a process of releasing, like a really deep releasing. I even feel it, um like when I get to a certain point in it, I'll feel where I need to spit or cough up mucus, or just it'll produce a lot of saliva in my mouth and I have to spit. I have a towel here in case that needs to happen. But when it comes to the mucus, sometimes when I get to the rough areas, it'll be like some mucus in those areas and I can feel it coming up. Y'all, it's interesting, and I want to be able to share this, so in case it's anybody else out there going through something similar like this, know that you're not alone and you're just in your healing process and you're releasing. I feel like it's the process of you releasing years and years and years of tension and stress and things that need to be out of your body so that you can ascend and elevate and breathe better. And I would say my biggest fear in this is not being understood, heard, or listened to. But it doesn't matter because it's my process, and I don't want to hold on to anything. I don't want to have to forget anything, because in this body that I have the opportunity to be in, I want to be free in my body. So this one is coming from this space. Oh. Sometimes um when I get in this space, I I would say some pressure points for me would be this area right here, this area of my body, this area, and this. I've been doing the research and just kind of found out these are the pressure points for your microfascia spaces, and even in my back. It will be like where your pans are, kind of where your kidneys are, right here and right here, just pressing into it. And then it's not even a hard press, it's just like a gentle press. Mm. Mm. And lately, I've been really working with whatever. So I have, this is a surgery cut and this is a surgery cut, and I have this scar tissue there, and I've been working with where that scar tissue is and really massaging in it, and breaking it down and making it softer and things of that nature. Uh, uh, mm, uh, uh, mm, mm. Whatever I do on one side, I do my best to do on the other. Uh, mm, uh, mm, mm, mm. This one is making me a little tired. And I'm in this, like, I would also add, like, just going through this space of, I would say, grief. Mm, 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 uh, uh, Y'all, I be late for work sometimes because, like, my body will get in this space where I have to just sit and release. Like, it's hard to move forward with the regular normal day. And that brings a lot of uneasiness, because how are you supposed to function how are you supposed to function uh, oh God. Mm, 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 mm. Somebody just commented, it sounds like you like burping. It's a little bit more to that. Mm, mm. Do you ever no. Um I'm quite gentle with myself. Someone asked a question, do you ever injure yourself doing yoga? No. I would say I do get to know what my limits are and I gently work through that.